that might happen. Then they call out highly commended and my name's not there. And I'm like, oh. So next year, I know what I need to do. I can do it in this category. I could do it in another one. And then they call out the winner and it's me. And, you know, I'm just thinking about the journey that I've been on and how many people have believed in me before I believed in myself. And how, like, people see success, but what they don't see is how many times I've given up, how many times I've doubted myself, how many times I've given into imposter syndrome and just believed that I wasn't good enough in face of all the data and evidence that said something else. And so I went up to get the award and I'm like looking back at my husband and, you know, going, look, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It was like the best thing ever. And then they announced Speaker of the Year. Now, all the winners get put into Speaker of the Year, and I kind of heard them say something about the Speaker of the Year has been highly commended in every area that we've measured. And at that point, I remember that sentence, because I remember like, well, it's not me. That was my thought. So my daughter was there, so I was hugging her and laughing and joking. And then I became like aware that everyone on my 2 tables was looking at me and clapping. And I saw my profile picture on the screen. I couldn't read the words, Speaker of the Year 2022, Jazz Ampaw-Farr. But I could see my picture. I'm like, why is my picture on the screen? What's happened? What was I supposed to do something? And then I'm aware of the host going, it's you, Jazz. And everybody's standing and clapping and looking at me. And it just dawns on me. And there's a beautiful photo of this moment, realizing, you know, there's a song in Hamilton that says, look at where you are, look at where you've come from. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. And I look at this broken little girl locked in a cellar, lost in foster care, running away from home, living on the streets, terrified, angry, feeling that she is worthless and cheap and dirty and guilty and no one can change her mind about that, to sitting in a room, having stood on my truth, winning Speaker. It's testament to and what I tried to say in my acceptance speech was, I mean, there was mascara down to my chin and lots of snot, but what I was trying to say was that if I can do this, then what can you do? All it takes is for you to be 10% braver and to stand on the truth about yourself and to surround yourself with people who will fight for your highest good and help you run faster, like the community of speakers we had there. You do that and it's possible, because this is impossible made possible. I want to do 2 things with my reign. Speaker of the Year. I feel like I'm on RuPaul's Drag Race and I've just won the crown. I've snatched the crown. I want to do 2 things. The first thing is I want to amplify other speakers. I want to like pull together and support and encourage and really just generate speakers like I've done my TEDx talk in the Speaker Academy, who are braver, you know, who have a message that's transformational so they can get it out there. That's really important to me. And in doing that, I want to develop like a young people speaker academy for children, young people really, 16, 18, with care experience who've been in foster care, to help them to craft and tell their story and to run their own speaking business and to give them gigs, because I can't do all of mine. That is, and I want this to be free to them. I want it to be an accredited course. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. So young people in foster care, who've been in foster care, that's what I want to do.
Thank you. Oh, I know. Worthless humans of planet Earth. Oh, sorry, that's a different story. Look, I'm making fun of myself. I'm crying like a baby. My friends are never going to let me forget this. I should be dead, right? I shouldn't be here. I should totally be dead. My journey to speaking and to living my truth and standing on my own kind of, you know, who I am has been a long and painful journey, but this is like testament to what happens when you stand on the truth about yourself, or when you turn the volume down on the imposter syndrome, and when you realise that you have a message that the world needs to hear. Your work changes lives, and you might not see it, but the impact that you have by just being brave enough to say and do what you believe is inspiring people without you even knowing. So thank you for being the sort of people that I am proud to be part of tonight.